Hello and welcome back. I'm Jennifer Mata-McMahon. In this video I thought I'd share with you the empties I've been accumulating for the past, I think 2 or 3 months. I think I started keeping the empties back in November when I had moved into my new place, and then I thought, let me save these, and I thought I would share with you right now because it's the end of January and it's the end of my no-buy year, and I want to share with you the things that I've been using up, and some of these things I eventually are going to need to replenish because I'm running out of them, but currently I don't need to replenish anything. So I just thought I'd share this with you to give you a sense of what I've been using since November and through my first month of the no-buy year and how I've been liking them. So it's going to be an empties with a little bit of a mini review attached to these products. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with hair. I seem to have a lot of hair products and I figured I'd start with that. So I have a shampoo and a conditioner that I use completely up, and these are the big kahunas, the big ones of them. They are 33.8 fluid ounces or a liter each of these. And it's the shampoo and the conditioner of the Joico Color Balance Blue shampoo, and this is really good for brunettes with colored hair to keep your color and not have it go brassy on you. I really like these shampoos. I'm still using the same shampoo. I have the smaller version of these. I think it's half a liter, the other size, but it's really good. Both of the shampoo cleans really well my hair and the conditioner really helps detangle it. So I like them, and I use them because they protect my hair, the color in my hair with washes and help it not go brassy. I typically buy these at Ulta, and Ulta often has sales for hair products. So either these are half price, so if you buy both, it's like if you're buying one of them, or they have the small ones. They have buy 2 get 1 free, which is what I last purchased. Buy 2 get 1 free. So I have 2 conditioners and 1 shampoo. I tend to go through conditioners much quicker than shampoos because my hair is long and I really need the condition. So these completely done. The other empties that I have for hair are dry shampoos, and I have quite a lot of them. I have the Batiste Beautiful Brunette. I have 2 of these empty. I have the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day dry shampoo completely empty, and I have a mini Batiste that I took to my last trip to Chicago, and this one is in blush, and it's a mini version which is great for travel. Right now I have a mini of the Living Proof one that I'm keeping for travel. All of these I have plenty of them. I have 2 of the Living Proof. One is in use and one is a backup, and I have 2 more of the Batiste. So I had stocked up before the no-buy year had begun, so I'm not going to be needing to repurchase any of these for quite some time. Other hair product that I have is a leave-in conditioner from Pantene, Repair and Protect. Actually, when I was in Chicago, I bought another one of these and I left it there because I had not taken anything to spray in my hair for when I wash it. So the dry shampoo is when I don't wash my hair, I apply dry shampoo. But when I do wash my hair and use the shampoo and the conditioner, I need a leave-in conditioner and a detangler in my hair. And usually I have a product that has both the detangling and heat protection for my hair if I'm going to blow dry it. So I used this one all up and bought a new one for Chicago, and here I have another one that I'm using right now, so I'm not going to be repurchasing that anytime soon because I'm not completely out. Okay, body wise, I went through a Native deodorant. Love this deodorant. I went through the one that is unscented, and my favorite ones, I had gone through a coconut vanilla one, I had gone through a lavender vanilla one, and this one was the one that I had left. I had bought a 3-pack, so I used that 3-pack completely. And I did repurchase a coconut one that I am currently using. The other thing body-wise that I used up was 2 body washes. One is from Olay Total Effects Anti-Aging Body Wash, and the other one's from Aveeno, which is my favorite brand for shower products, both for the face and for the body. This is what I use. I used up the Skin Relief Gentle Sense Body Wash and Nourishing Coconut. This smelled really nice. Both of them great. Use them all up. Have another one that I'm using right now in the shower that I had purchased before, so I haven't had to purchase any of that during the no-buy year. I used up a moisturizing lotion from Aveeno, Sheer Hydration. I have another one of these that I'm using right now, and I'm using other hydrating lotions that are a little thicker, richer for the winter time. I bought one of those for Chicago because I didn't have any body lotions there, and that I left it there. I have this Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. I didn't like this. This came in an Ipsy bag some time ago, and I thought, well, I have it, let me use it. It's perfect size to keep in my purse. I use it as a hand lotion. I can't stand the scent of this, and so I used it as much as I could, and then I said, you know what, I don't need to suffer through this. So this one, I'm calling it. It's not completely empty, but it's a goner. I can't. I did use up ooh, there's a hair here. Okay. No. I did use up a Zoya nail polish remover, and I really like this one. I used it all up. I had already bought another one of these, and it's the one that I'm using right now. So again, I'm using my backup. So what I'm showing you is like the things that I had in use that I've used up, and then for most of these things I had backups already, and so I haven't had the need to repurchase them or replenish them, except for the things that I bought in Chicago and I left in Chicago because I didn't have things there. I did buy a nail polish remover, an acetone, because I did my nails there, and I had taken all the nail polishes on all the like the little utensils that I needed, but I didn't have nail polish or acetone. I needed both of those things, nail polish remover and acetone. So I bought that. I bought a lotion, and I bought the hair detangling the leave-in shampoo. Another thing that I used up was one of these candles. I had this candle for a long time, and I hadn't used it because it was kind of special. Lavender scent. Mike had given me this. It's called Positive Impact Beauty That Cares. It's a soy vegan candle, and I burned it all. I went through this really quickly. When I was in Chicago, I didn't have any candles there, and I purchased one. I'll show a picture of it, and I used that one all up. Also lavender. Soy as well. I feel like the soy candles burn up much quicker than the regular wax candles. I don't know. Is that just me, or is that actually a thing? I don't know. Another thing that I'll show you. I'm done with body and hair, so let me go to, well, this is also body. I have a ton of these little sample this is not it, of these little sample perfumes. So I said, you know what, I either use these up or give them away. And I love perfume, and I love rotating through perfume, and I love discovering new perfumes, so I figured I'll use them up. So I went through a phase where I would use up perfumes, and I used up 8 little tiny samples of different kinds of perfume. For the most part, the ones I used, I really liked. For example, C from Giorgio Armani is one that I have in the big size, the travel size. I love this. This is one of my favorite perfumes, so of course I really enjoyed that. But I used other things too, like Bamboo by Gucci. I used Viva la Juicy by Juicy Couture, and others that I really enjoyed. Some of them, what happened was I had duplicates of them, like that Viva la Juicy one, and that was good because it would last me 2 or 3 days of using the same perfume, which I prefer because I can get a better sense of if I like it, and 2, if I don't wash my hair, I don't want to mix the perfume with my hair, I usually spritz some perfume like on the base of in the nape of my hair, in the back of my neck, and so it gets into my hair. And I rather, if I'm not washing my hair, to use the same perfume several days in a row until I wash my hair, and then I can change out the perfume. So it's good when I have several of the same kind. So yeah, I used 8 of those. I used for face, or moving on to face, I used 3 makeup finishing spray or setting spray. The e.l.f. one, and I have another one of these. I used the travel size of the all-nighter. I used this up when I was in Chicago, and the makeup finishing spray I used all up when I was in Miami. So I used all of these up. I probably am going to keep one of these so that I can fill it up again and take it with me for travel when I am in need of a setting spray. Another thing that I used up was a toner. This is a really good toner from Paula's Choice. It's the Skin Balancing Pore Reducing Toner. I haven't really noticed that it reduced my pores, but it didn't aggravate my skin. So it's a really, now I don't want to say soft, it's really a calming kind of toner. It doesn't aggravate or irritate or increase redness in my skin. So it's a good one. The other thing from Paula's Choice that I used up was this Resist Intensive Wrinkle Repair Retinol Serum. Loved this thing. It's a treatment, what they call a treatment. I think all of these things have changed, have upgraded their packaging. I think Paula's Choice went through their packaging and changed it all up. But I used this, and it's really nice. It's like an oil that you put, I used it at night. And I also use this at night, which is another treatment from Paula's Choice, and is a serum. And it's a super antioxidant concentrated serum and has hyaluronic acid. And my skin does great with hyaluronic acid. There are other acids like a glycolic acid and, say, benzoyl peroxide that are too harsh for my skin, which hazel I think is also too harsh for my skin. But hyaluronic acid and salicylic acid are really good for my skin. And talking about salicylic acid, I also use 2 of these e.l.f. salicylic salicylic acid roller balls that I love for when I have spots. I put this on my face, and actually I put this all over my face, not all over my face, but all over my face in the areas where I need it. Either areas that are prone to spots, or like on my nose that I have enlarged pores. Salicylic acid is really good for enlarged pores and to clear out your pores. So all of these guys used up. I'm gonna miss them. I have others of them. I have many more of these as backups, and I'm using one that's already almost done. And of the Paula's Choice, I don't have backups, but I have other products that do sort of the same thing. So I'm not going to be repurchasing those, not yet. I went through an entire It Cosmetics CC cream. I actually opened this up. I cut them to see if I can get the last little bits of products, and I kind of put it back in. But I used it completely. I also used completely the Bye Bye Pores by It Cosmetics, the primer. So these 2 products, they're really good. This one I would love to repurchase, especially right now in the winter, because it's a little bit more of a humectant, moisturizing kind of foundation or CC cream. But I have many other foundations, so I can't replenish this because I still have others that I have to go through. So this is one that I am going to miss. The Bye Bye Pores primer, It Cosmetics Bye Bye primer, is not one that I would repurchase. I didn't really like this. I kind of had made myself use it because I wanted to use it before it went bad, and I did, but I would not repurchase this. The Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. Love this thing. I use the shade, I think it's light beige, 020 light beige. Love this thing. Purchased one before the Novi year started because I have other concealers, but I wanted to have one of these, and so I have one of these as a backup. This one I use all up. Love it. Another thing that I use, another concealer that I use all up is this Neutrogena one. This has salicylic acid, and this is my last one. I had others of these, and I went through them. I use them up quite quickly. I use the shade Light number 10. I don't have a backup. I have other concealers, so I'm not going to repurchase this one again until I run out. And when I do, I would, but this concealer has salicylic acid, and I only use it to cover spots. It's not one that I use under my eyes like the Catrice one. I also used up the Hydrating Under Eye Primer from e.l.f. This, I don't know if it was because at the end it was already, you know, going bad and it was kind of thick, but instead of hydrating my under eye, I felt that it dried it up a bit. So when I put this on and then on top I put concealer, the concealer looked a little more drying, the fine lines were more accentuated, it looked like this was not helping. So I'm glad it's done. I do have another one of these because for some reason I had a backup of it. So I do have another one that I have not started using because I didn't really love this. But I think it might be that at the end it was drying up. So the new one might work better. I also used up the Catrice Prime and Fine Eyeshadow Base. So this is an eyeshadow primer. Used it all up. Really liked it. I am calling this one. This one still has product, but this is so old that I'm not going to put this on my face. So this is expired. It's the Super City Block SPF 25 from Clinique. And it's an SPF, kind of moisturizer SPF, although it's oil free. So it's way too old. I'm not gonna use this on my face. I used up an entire Lottie London eyeliner in the color Mocha, my favorite color. It got to a point where I couldn't sharpen it any longer, and it was scraping my eye. So done. I've had the foresight to buy another one of these, and so this is the one. I'm using this same one in my backup one of it because I love it. It's the one that doesn't smudge all over. Like down here, 2 or 3 hours into the day, I'll have like black, or this is brown, but smudged all over the place, and I hate that. I hate those raccoon eyes. And with every other eyeliner that happens. With this one, sometimes it happens, and I don't know if it's this or if it's the mascara, that when I close my eyes, the mascara rubs against and it transfers, rubs against the skin and it transfers. I don't know if it's the mascara or this, but I find that with this, I have that problem less than with any other eyeliner that I own. So I love this thing. I do have many other eyeliners, so I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm out of it. I used up an e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil. It's all gone. I love it as well, and I had another one of this same color that I'm using. I had a backup of the same color that I'm using right now because I have a darker color of this, but it's just too dark for my brows. And every other eyebrow pencil that I have, and I have like 3 or 4 in existence and using them, are too dark for me. So this taupe color is the perfect color for my brows, or the one that I like at least. And the last thing I have in my Empties bag are these 2 lip balms. I have one from from Fresh, from the Sugar line, Advanced Therapy from Fresh, and it's the clear one. I bought a pack, and it's completely used. I bought a pack of, I think it was one of those holiday kits that brought 5 or 6 of these in different colors and a clear one, and I used up the clear one. The other one that I used up is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear, let's see, lip treatment is what they call it. It's a lip balm, and it's very similar to the Fresh one, but I actually like the Physicians Formula one better. And I, again, had the foresight of buying a backup of this before the no-buy began, and I haven't opened it up because I'm using another one. The Palmer's Cocoa Butter one that is really good too. That one I've purchased many times, and that's the one I'm using right now. So yeah, that's it. Those are my empties. The majority of these things were things that I love and that I would repurchase in a heartbeat, except for those things that were expired, or that one lotion that the scent was just too much for me. But I'm not necessarily going out and buying them right now because I still have either others that I need to use from that same category, or I had bought backups of those same products, and those are the ones that I'm using right now. So I don't have to go running to a drugstore to get any of these toiletries or makeup products. I am thinking though that once I run out of the backup of my favorites, what am I going to do? Because I still have others that are not these favorite ones in that category, but I have to use them. So when that point comes, I'll figure out what to do. If I want to then give away and purge the ones that I have from that category that I'm not going to use because I don't like, and then buy another one of the exact product that I do love, or if I'm going to go through them, if I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to suck it up and I'm going to use the products that I don't necessarily love, but that aren't in those categories, which prevents me from buying another product from that particular category. So we'll see what happens, but for now, I'm glad that I used these things. There are things that I had, and that for the most part I really enjoyed them. I wasn't struggling through using them. I was using them for their purpose and liking what they were doing for me. So yeah, that was it. I'm really glad that you spent some time with me, and I will see you again soon. Bye.